boys, girls, and everyone else? We are back with another Diablo Immortal video for you, and in this one, I'm showing you the raid build that I use for our wizard. All right, so been on the wizard for a little bit now, still unlocking all the essences, but my raid build is still the same, and we're just gonna call it like the super duper like ultimate build because it's very similar to the build I showed you guys for the Vanguard. In fact, I want to say it's almost identical. Obviously the Paragon trees are going to be a little different, and then of course the charm, but you basically just do all of your abilities as fast as you can. You do a tons of damage. It's quite literally the only build I've ever seen in terms of raid builds where you don't actually have to have any amount of a rotation. You literally just hit your buttons as fast as you can, and if you play it and use it in Vanguard, your forearm falls off like mine almost did. But it does do a ton of damage in the process, and it's I don't want to say mindless, but like it's not complicated, because you know, raids aren't complicated either. I truly think, if you guys didn't already see it with the new update that just came out, that the Vanguard is truly going to be the new end zone. Jeez, I'm playing football over here. It's gonna be like the new end game for PvE. It used to be that I thought this was the end game, which was raiding, obviously, but truthfully, a little bit of lag there, but truthfully, not so much. I truly think that the Vanguard, especially all these new evolutions they're adding to it, is going to make it the new end game for PvE rather, where you're gonna need to use different builds for your different classes, and I think that's totally fine. But let me show you this build real quick. Again, we're using the tremendous facade. Which, okay, I'm gonna try to do this like, I guess, in between, maybe in between fights. As you can see, we did get top 3 there, so that's nice. Also, we only have a little bit longer for these flags of Horde and Alliance. I don't have mine on at the moment, but man, I am for the Horde. Horde for the Horde. In fact, let's just go ahead and make this a little bit of a longer build video, but we're essentially just gonna do all of the boss fights since we're doing all 5 of the I3s. I did just transfer to a new server. Hopefully you guys saw that video probably yesterday or day before, whenever that came out. But I'm loving it. Everyone's been super duper nice. Yes, I did say super duper, but super duper nice and very welcoming. Not that I thought anyone would be any different, but you know, every once in a while I make a video where people don't necessarily like what I say, so whoops. But these guys are all great. I'm really enjoying it. Again, no love, no hurt feelings or anything, or bad love, bad ill will towards my old server. Absolutely love all those guys, but just wanted to sort of a fresh start. There you go. So we got top damage again for our outstanding performance. I don't want to say like top damage, but higher damage. Not bad. All right, we're gonna show you like 1 piece per per battle here. So we got you the head, got some head for you. Boop. Oops, hold on, we're fighting. All right, so we do have the facade, which is going to give us slow time now, causes you to enter a temporal flux, causing your non-channeled skills to reduce the cooldown of your other abilities, which is going to make you just be able to go really, really fast. All right, so this one, obviously this build is good for any and all bosses. It's kind of where we're at when it comes to Heliquary bosses, which is why I say that I really don't think like Heliquary raids are going to be like the true end game. I think that this is just, you know, it's, you get your best build on, you do as much damage as you can, you learn the mechanics, and once you learn the mechanics, you just tank and spank all the bosses. Essentially, is how it works. You just do as much damage as you can, and then you're done. And then a bit of a DPS / resonance check, so if you have a lot of resonance, it's really easy. If you don't, it could be a little bit harder. Oh, I did not grab the light. I can't use abilities, I ain't got no light. I ain't got no gas. Let me get my gas back. We got our gas back. All right. Boom. So I only had to do it once. Only had to get gas one time. I hate pulling over for some gas. Speaking of gas, I'm getting super duper off topic, but longer video, you guys just get to get me for me. My next car is gonna be a Tesla. That's right, my next car is a Tesla. I got myself a Honda Accord, and boy howdy, it's good on gas. But it ain't got none. It's annoying. No, I've fallen in love with I almost said Tempest. Dude, where is my brain? With Teslas. So it'll for sure be my next car whenever my Accord dies. Very reliable though. All right, let's see if we can get top on these last 2 bosses. 5 for 5, top dams. Top 3. Hello. I want to play. Hello? Did I break it? Franz? Oh no, this isn't good. What the f is going on? Okay, we're good now. Block the beam. Got him. I probably should not blow all my cooldowns. Oh! I don't know what I died to, or almost died to. All right, there we go. Don't get hit by the bad. Block the ice beams. Good job. We did it. No, this is high monster difficulty. Oh, it's because I transferred servers and I don't have my combat rating as high because of the warband. Ah, I forgot. Dude, I haven't ever had to deal with that because I've been in like the same warband forever, but I forgot when you leave warbands, you lose all your combat rating. Jeez, so what does that mean my combat rating is now? Is it bad? How bad is it? Oh, I like lost almost 2,000 combat rating. Jesus. That's crazy. I'm in danger. All right, that one's covered. Is there just two? Blocking the beam. I will say this build does require you to get a little closer since you do have to all your spinning things and all that kind of stuff, but not the end of the world. Got him. All right, next boss. All right, now this last boss, with my combat rating being as low as it is now, might be a problem. I mean, not for the team, I would assume, but for me, I could probably die if I were to guess. I'll try not to, oddly, but it is red. Here we go. He ain't got no legs. Oh yeah. We'll see what I do. Oh, somebody's already dead. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog barking, but I apologize. He's a puppy duppy. It must be about his time to... Let's go for a walk. I'm not resin you. I just want to live. Do damages. Do the damages. Oop, oop, oop. All right. On God, look at this. I mean, maybe I got clipped by that circle right there. Maybe. But I felt like I was safe. What do you think? Did somebody res me? Diablo OG! Res me! Do it! Res me! Ugh. Thank you! Alright. Well done. Got all kinds of goodness. Alright, so now I can show you the build, since I won't be interrupted 500,000 times. Throw that away. Exit. Alright. So, the build is... Hold on. Stand by. Leave raid. Alright, let's get to safety. Yep. All right, so the raid is the build is as follows. So we got the Facade, which is going to be a slow time that allows you to enter the temporal flux and making your non-channel abilities reset the cooldown of your other ones by whatever amount of time. We're doing Isolated Storm for the chest piece, which is going to give us Lightning Nova now calls a lightning orb to orbit you, dealing lightning damage to enemies it hits. So that's why you want to be sort of closer than normal. As a wizard, you don't typically be super close unless you're doing like a battle mage build. Consider this your PvE battle mage build. In fact, maybe that's what we call it. The PvE battle mage build. I love it. Lock it in. All right, so then we got the War Mage, literally, battle mage PvE. The War Mage Mantle, which is going to give us Disintegrate now launches a small arcane sphere that bounces between you and multiple enemies, dealing damage and shattering their armor. Okay. And then we got Gala Bringer's Leggings, because I do like me some leggings with a big booty. So we got Arcane Wind damage increased. Then we're using Thunderous Bird's Bite, which is going to increase the damage of Lightning Nova. Frenetic Spark, which is going to give us Lightning Nova cooldown reduction. And then Mistral Rend, which is going to give us the Arcane Wind now, which is a condensed arcane vortex that again bounces between you and multiple enemies. So we got balls bouncing everywhere. We got balls spinning. We're battle maging it up in the PvE. I'm so glad I thought of that. And then we also have maximum arcane wind charges increase. So that way, again, you can just, the more charges you have, the more abilities you have to just spam at your heart's content to make you do uber amounts of damage. And for the set gear, I'm running, I think a 4-piece Vithus and 4-piece Banquet, which, I mean, you can. It's not ideal. I don't know. I'm not really applying any damage over time. Vithus is fine. Gosh, I'm trying to think about the other ones. You're not really using any primary attacks. Yeah, I mean, that'll do. But anyway, so the Paragon build, oops, that's familiars. Paragon I use is a Slinger, because again, you're going to be basically getting all these charges at max the whole time. So we got Bloodthirst, Deadly Intent, Fury, Superiority, and Static Discharge. And then I also just keep running Lightning Rod for PvE most of the time, because once you deal damage to 10 times within 3 seconds, you get a little bit more chain reaction, which is good for this, especially for dungeons. You can use this build for dungeons and raids. I usually just use it for raids and use my farm build, which I already covered for my dungeon spam, unless we're doing just the boss, and I'll switch back to this. Let me know what you think about my PvE battle mage build. Let me know in the comment section below. See you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye.